Okay, so I want to talk about just to what extent a narcissist or psychopath or sociopath or whatever, the extent that they're willing to go to lie. Now, keeping in mind that this particular email was sent to me on October 14th. In terms of just chronology, let me remind you, October 13th, I'm assaulted. October 14th, within 10 minutes of this, because I didn't respond to him directly, which he was notorious for just, emailing, calling at all hours. And I knew better than to deal with him on a one-on-one without, either a witness or going through his staff. So in any event, I don't respond. 10 minutes later, I get an invoice from Amy White in his office. It basically threatens me now to say, don't bother coming in at 6 p.m. for your procedure if, you don't pay for the full invoice. What's troubling about this is he makes a number of other statements in here that's really, really interesting. So what he does is he files a police report that I have stolen his car. This is a narrative that he keeps pushing. When the police come to my hotel and they meet with me, they started laughing and they said, how did he fill out like a police report for unauthorized use when I was insured on the vehicle? And so clearly I needed to use the vehicle to get away. So I didn't steal the vehicle. And then the second part that's really troubling is he says, you will be stopped by law enforcement. You will be identified as a Canadian that has stayed too long in this country and you'll be taken to jail. I don't know what will occur after that. So now he's threatening me. But the funny thing is, I didn't feel threatened by this statement because my passport was stamped. We had just come back from Cabo. I was fine. I mean, I was not a Canadian who had overstayed. Clearly I had approvals to be in the country at that point in time. What he was doing though, and he was always doing this, where he would spin a narrative where he would copy his staff and his daughter and this Ron Van Buren, who I call his fixer. Let me step aside and I'm going to let you guys read the letter. I'm going to do a next part and do a follow-up.